Did you ever want to run your Windows from a USB stick? Here you learn how to do so. You will need a USB stick or drive of at least 32 gigabytes in size. The faster the better. The Windows Installer ISO, and finally Rufus, a tool capable of creating bootable USB drives. There are other tools, but this is the one we will be using. First step is to download Rufus, which is free. Head to the Rufus website and download the portable version. The portable version does not need to be installed. Search for Download Windows 10 ISO and head to Microsoft website. Download the Windows Media Creation tool. This tool will actually download and create the Windows installation media. The download will take time due to the size of the file. Run the Windows Media Creation tool you just downloaded. Keep in mind that getting things ready may take some time. Click Create Installation Media for another PC and click Next. The default options will be selected based on the computer running the tool. However, you can change them as you desire. You can change the language, but there is only one option for the edition. This contains all Windows 10 editions, though. You can choose to download an ISO for a specific architecture or for both. Most computers these days are 64-bit. Make your selections and click Next. Click on ISO file as we will use Rufus later. Choose where to save the ISO file and click Save. Windows 10 ISO will be downloaded to the location you specified. The download will take time due to the size of the file. Official Microsoft support for Windows 10 ends on October 14th, 2025. You may not be able to download Windows 10 from Microsoft after this date. When the download is done, click on Finish. The tool will do some cleaning before it closes. Search for Windows 11 download and head to Microsoft website. You can download the Windows Media Creation tool and proceed as before. However, you may download the Windows 11 disk image directly. The image will contain all Windows 11 editions. Note that Windows is only available as 64-bit. Select the language of your choice and click Confirm. Start the download by clicking the 64-bit download button. The download will take time due to the size of the file. Please note that many computers are not supported by Windows 11, even though they are supported by Windows 10. Once the download finishes, run Rufus to start creating the bootable USB. The process of creating this USB is the same whether you downloaded Windows 10 or Windows 11. Select Disk or ISO image from the Boot Selection drop-down menu, then click Select. Now select the Windows ISO image that you intend to use. Note how the box now reflects the image you selected. Go to Show Advanced Drive Properties and check List USB hard drives, as some drives may not show without it. Next, select the USB device you wish to use. Remember that all data on this drive will be erased. Next, select Windows to Go under Image Options. Usually, you don't need to change the partition scheme. If you are using an old BIOS, change it to MBR. The target system will change automatically. You can change the drive or volume label if you wish. Click Start and choose which Windows version you want on the USB. We will be selecting the Windows Pro version as we are not activating it. Here you can customize the Windows installation. Uncheck Prevent Windows to go from accessing internal disks. This way you can access these disks, which is useful if you use this USB as a rescue one. You should tick the other checkboxes to stop data collection and skip creating a login later on. This warning explains that you may have to disable Secure Boot in order to boot from this USB. We will explain this and its implications later. Shortly after clicking OK, you will be warned that all data on the USB will be deleted, as we explained before. Once you confirm, the process will start by first formatting the USB, then applying the Windows image. Beware that this process can take a significant amount of time depending on the speed of the USB used. Modify your BIOS or UEFI settings to change the boot order if needed. There are various ways to get into your BIOS or UEFI depending on the manufacturer. Holding F2, F11, or the delete key while your computer is powering on is common. In all cases, as your computer power on, a message will be displayed to tell you how to do it. You need to disable Secure Boot to allow the USB to boot. You can enable it later. Note that disabling Secure Boot will likely trigger BitLocker to require you to input your recovery key. Just make sure you have that key backed up before disabling Secure Boot. If you have a lock on the icons of your drives, you have BitLocker. Booting from the USB could take some time, depending on the USB speed. Once done, you will be faced with the first-time setup. When asked to connect to a network, choose I don't have internet to avoid logging to a Microsoft account, since a local account should have been created already. Select Continue with limited installation, then accept the license agreement. Thank you for watching and see you next time.